Hello, everyone. Let's check out level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of allies. Shuffle the townsfolk. Okay, so I guess the townsfolk are just way out of order. And unfortunately, it's a little bit buggy the way it gets displayed. We can't actually see the order of what's going on here. I mean, maybe it is blacksmith, town crier, miller, elder, but you'll notice the number of cards does not add up to what it should. There's the rest of the kingdom. Discard down to 4 or spend a favor. So, I mean, obviously we'll discard here. But what else is going on? We have trashing in broker and modify. We have a village and merchant camp, contract, draw, council room. Courier is a funky card. And I don't really know what to do about this this pile, especially considering like we can't get a town crier automatically to rotate that pile. I mean, it looks like there's one blacksmith and then town criers underneath, but I don't know if I necessarily trust what's being displayed there. There's plus buy. Should I open broker? Obviously, broker is great at trashing. Almost certainly at some point, I want to get something like contract council room set up for start of turn draw, and also the favors to just gang of pickpocket, you know? And courier, play an action or treasure. If we get that kind of start of turn draw set up, then merchant camp's a terrible village, but I guess it's I guess it'll be fine if we have really good draw. I wonder how the AI is going to handle gang of pickpockets. I don't know. It's not one of those cards. It seems like one of those cards because it's like kind of centralizing. You would imagine that the AI's behavior is like go all in on gaining favors or the opposite, just like always ignore it. But I don't really know if there's a common like sentiment to what happens there. Silver broker. Right? Then the broker, I can just draw cards with it. Draw off the estate rather than take money to hit 5. How much of the modifies remodel stuff do I want to do? Also, there is elder here, although I don't really know where in the pile it is. I wonder if this is the correct order of the first 4 types of cards, and maybe like the graphic just keeps, like would keep going. Like I wonder if these are the top 6 cards, and then it's just sort of after that. I really don't know, but I know that there's some sort of bug or inconsistency with how that's displayed. I think I'll probably open silver broker, trash estates, and obviously modify is better on coppers. Eventually, if I just work my way up to, if I trash enough so that I can collide a contract in a council room, then I'm pretty happy. So they do the same. They open silver. I'll take broker. They do the same. So this might be spend favor for me. and take a modify. I'll take coin here rather than risk drawing estate copper or something like that. Do I want modify? I guess with the modify, I mean, it'll be a lot easier to get rid of the coppers. Maybe I remodel estate into courier. I think courier won't be so bad here, at least. A little bit over terminaled, I guess. But a lot of couriers could be good in general. They took a modify. So we have like basically the same deck. That's a nice little thing. Now, do I want contract? Probably contract and then council room. How much money am I going to make next? Down there's silver, 3 copper, estate broker modify. I might be able to hit 5. I do hit 5. Modify misses. That's not the worst. But if I discard you and take this for money, council room. They have a broker, so they can generate favors that way, but that seems to be the only way. Now, I think I might just remodel this into a courier. I might be able to do courier shenanigans there. The modify will be in the discard. Do I want a sycophant? It'll be trashed to either broker or modify eventually for sure. And now I don't have to discard. So I'm going to save the council room for contract. I'll spend the favor here. Courier. Courier. And I guess modify copper. I don't get the plus buy now. Yeah, this is a bit annoying. I'll get the plus buy next turn, so it's probably another contract I should take here, right? Contracting even courier is not the worst thing, and I'll probably be spending favors a lot now. Ooh, I can just discard. Oh, but I have to discard down to 4. No, we're not doing that. I think I should take a merchant camp this turn, maybe like merchant camp council room. Four, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't quite do it. If I broker a courier, what's down there then? I've trashed. There's a sycophant down there. That doesn't help much. There's a sycophant. There's a contract down there even. This is unfortunate. So maybe I broker courier for cards. Then I'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. That could be merchant camp council room. I think that's what I do, and then I contract the courier. What else is down there? It's sycophant, Merchant, sorry, sycophant contract. Is it probably just another copper? Yeah, so I'll do this. Okay. I have another council room. So I can discard this council room to courier it. It's likely I draw the next one. But I want to contract this one. They take a gold. I don't know. I think I'd rather contract courier stuff. Do I want a top deck merchant camp? Sure. I don't know if I want this broker any longer. Modify broker into courier and then get a courier chain going. I do need to worry about scoring points, and they have a modify, they have a gold. What about if I go courier contract merchant camp? The extra contract, I can then start setting up 2 things at start of turn. It's quite a bit more economy. Don't feel like I need to top deck this now. I still would like to get rid of some coppers. They have a bad turn, that's good. Is there any sense where it makes sense to discard one thing to courier? Like discard the modify here? I had overdraw. So maybe just to guarantee that courier hits. Hold on. I'm never playing this sycophant, am I? Well, I might when I have a lot of green. Let's... I would love to trash it to gain another courier. I'm going to hold on to it in case it becomes important with green stuff. So here, I think I should courier. See, that's a merchant camp. So I'll play that. Contract council room. Actually, the contract gives me more money. Is there any world where I want to contract Sycophant? Discard 3 cards. I don't think so. But how about... They had a pretty bad turn. I expect them to have... They don't have contract stuff coming in. I still have a council room coming in. I'll take merchant camp just for... merchant camp for shit. Where did that come from? Guess I'm spending favor here. Doubtful I empty piles. If I double province here, I assume they can double. In which case I should win. Ooh, Sycophant can discard stuff for Courier to play. Is that smart? Maybe I play this first and see what happens. I should probably... I want to contract that council room. Have a bit of an issue here. What's the last card? Copper. Well, if I council room, I can at least contract the courier. Can they triple? Probably. They have 2 council rooms, and they played 1. They played 2 last time. So I don't know what they have behind their contract, but it's not a council room. How much money do I have? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This could be double province gardens, contract the courier, and maybe just do nothing with the modify. Do I want to contract the modify? I don't have council room draw coming in. I could contract the modify and top deck a merchant camp. So that's a duchy. Like Okay, we'll definitely do this. 20. I think I will. And what do I take here? Broker? If they double, then I need province X. I think it's a good bet that the best they can do this turn is double, maybe even just less. But and if I took broker, I mean the best candidate to trash is province for cards, depending on what they do. There's no point broker council room for cards. Just play the council room. I drew them more cards this time, and they do have a favor, so they can hold on to that. Top deck 1. Okay, council room, good. Ooh, it was a broker they set aside. That's a pretty good candidate. I don't know how much coin they have in their deck. So they obviously can't triple, otherwise they would have done it. Okay. Can I double? I don't need to double. I need to single. I can mill a province. Okay. I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard gardens and council room. Courier the council room. And then shall I see what happens, whether I want to mill the province? Wait. Yeah, if I mill the province to province, I end up 20. I just need a province, and that's the game. So we'll discard council room gardens. Play you. Council room. Trash a card. Okay, how much money do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, excellent. Six, yeah. Cool. This might be slightly more points. Gardens Estate, 26, some 28. No. All right. Yeah, I guess I didn't get quite as much contract council room set up as I mean, I guess I had it almost every turn except for that last one, right? All the turns sort of in the middle. I don't know if my greening choices were always correct. Obviously, like modify gold into province is something it's always nice, but in a way it's kind of delayed because you need to get the gold first. And then, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's something you should actually work directly towards. Get like a couple golds and even one, maybe more modifies, like 1 or 2 modifies. Or just skip that and say, let's just buy province. Council room always makes greening a little bit faster. All right, cool. That was level 7. Be back with level 8 soon. Thanks for watching.